today I'm going to show how you can tidy your hair using hair curler. It's just a very simple job of raising the volume here and keeping all your ends neat and in a curl that is neater and less frizzy. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we should create a volume on top of our head. This is a very important step because well, we all know that we lose hair sooner or later, and this is the time to practice if you are losing hair. So what we're going to do is we're going to curl. This is called a horizontal curl, and we're going to mimic the curling of a Velcro curler, and this will, you know, your hair will give a bounce this way. So when you curl like this, you hold and then you pull to the end and you let go. There we go. Okay, so you put the finished hair in front and you continue on the hair at the back. You can do your whole head if you have the time, but usually if you just do the crown of your head, it will be sufficient to give the volume that you want, because you do not want to look like a lion, do you? Okay, I'm just going to hold. I don't know if you can see this, and drop, pull to the back. Okay, I'm just going to finish it up until half of my head. Okay, when you're done, just push it back. Okay, and we're going to give volume to the side a bit. Okay, just hold and drag to the end. Okay, when you hold right here, it actually does give a curve just here only, and when you drag to the end, it won't give any curve. It will just continue the curve and without giving it a bend shape, compared to if you just let it go right now. So you shouldn't let go when you are done right now. You should just drag to the end every time you've completed the curl. So I'll just very quickly curl the crown of my hair and we can get on with the rest of the tutorial. Okay, that's done. You see, by curling my hair I've created some mess, so I should clean it up by clearing up the curls. Okay, if you look right here, my hair is curving outwards, so what I'm going to do is I want it to curl inside. So I'm going to just curl like that, hold and drag to the end. This will curl the end as well. Here and the end will curl. And just let go. Okay, so now we've curled this part. Okay, we're just going to continue at the end. Okay, all this part that comes out. So what really happens if you curl here, you start to create a curl right at this part, and when you drag it to the end and you hold, every time you hold you create a curl. So you create a curl here already and a curl here. So when you let go, there you go. So you have two curls. Okay. So if I hold a curl here and I drag it to the end, there, two parts are curled, 1 and 2. I hope that's easy to understand for you. So I'm just going to very quickly do the other side, and you can see how I curl. Throughout this tutorial I'm just using horizontal curl. Horizontal meaning you hold the iron horizontally straight like this. I'm just gonna, yep. Sometimes you find that you need to rotate your iron to certain angles just to give the curl that you want. Always remember to hold for places where you want the curl to be. The thing with curling is you can't see the back of the head, so you're gonna have to guess. It'd be good if you have friends do it for you, but okay, let's see this kind of ends. It's still kind of frizzy right here, especially if you have layered your hair. So I'm just gonna quickly do the top part of my head first, and we can get on with the tutorial. Okay. Okay, the top part of the head is done. Remember, this is only just for tidying up your hair. This is not actually a style. For styling, you should check out my other tutorials as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly separate my hair because I really have to give more attention to my lower parts because it's really frizzy. And I'm just gonna repeat the horizontal curl. Remember, how you hold your iron determines how the curl will look like. That is why I'm stressing the fact that you should hold it horizontally. If you compare to if you hold it vertically, you get a different kind of curl. Always remember that because you're working with heat, everything is faster, and every single step is important for you to get the steps right. There we go. It's much neater now, less frizz, and everything is in one direction. I'm just going to let go of my hair, fluff it a little, and there we go, neat hair. Remember the part I talked about volume at the top of the head? And you can do the same to your front hair. Do it like this. Just give volume and drag. There you go. You can always create volume this way, just curling the part nearest to your head without burning yourself. Okay. So now I have my neat and glamorous hair. I'm just gonna create more volume on top of it. You will find that you have to redo this step many times to get the right volume, but let me tell you, the results is worth it. Okay, so now curling is done, and we'll top it all off with some combing. There we go. Neat their hair with bouncy curls. So now we're just gonna give more volume. That's not enough for me, obviously. So I'm just gonna comb and get one, and then I'll back comb. And once I'm done, I'm gonna leave it in front and continue back. I'm just going to continue until I feel like I'm going to get the most volume out of my crown, the top of my head. Okay, and when I let it back down, then I have bigger head. Okay, literally bigger head. So, there we go. You will have to ignore the mess right now and make by back combing. Okay, so now we have a big mess, a big head and a big mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to comb slightly just over the top of your beehive. This is going to neaten things up, tidy things up, but still retaining that volume right under the part where you just combed. There. Okay. And if you find that you need more back combing, please don't worry, do so. You can always tidy things up later. Okay. Hold it. Make sure it's in a real tidy shape. Okay, and spray. My hair is voluminous on top and neat at the bottom. Okay, this concludes the tutorial. Thank you for watching, and please check out my other tutorials. I'll be back soon. Thank you.